What is going on, my stream friends? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to stream today, and then I wrapped up some work, and then I decided to stream. And I got closed captions on my machine again, so that's fun. I was watching the microservices conference all day over on the Visual Studio Twitch. If you've not had the opportunity to go follow them, definitely go over there and give them a look. Hey, R2, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. It's really intense and awesome .NET Conf focus event on microservices. I learned a lot to go back and watch, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I think I have a lot to learn in this space, because I'm not really a web developer or back-end developer. I've been doing front-end development with mobile apps for so long. Hey Smob, how's it going? Good to see you as well. It is late in the UK, early in the morning in the Australia, of course. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and being here. I super appreciate it. I'm actually not going to stream too long. I have a drive-in movie to go to tonight. I'm very excited about it. They're just doing some pop-up drive-in movies, which is cool. So I'll probably stream for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Now I'm trying to prototype something out, which will be fun. Let's look at my face. I got my cameras on, but maybe I need to go a little bit more texture. There we go. A little bit better. I got some art up there, which is cool. Look at that art. My wife got me that for my birthday, Christmas a while ago, which is awesome. Gregos, which is an awesome artist out of France, puts up these awesome ceramic photos of his face all over town, all over the place. Actually, it's really awesome. Follow him on Instagram when I used to have an Instagram. But yeah, I'm super excited. My machine setup is super rad now. I'm really excited about it. And I can now focus. I feel like I had stuff on other monitors before, and now things are dialed in really well. So pretty excited about that. All right, what are we doing today? I'm glad everybody asked. Well, I've been focused on building out some new websites for the .NET entities. And let me show you what we got going on over here. When you go to live.net, that brings you over to this community stand-up page. And here you can kind of see the upcoming shows that are happening, which is really cool. Some past shows. It has a little countdown on here. But one thing that this doesn't do. Right now, how this works is John and I, Galloway, built this live on our stream here. And what it does is it goes off into the internets to a YouTube playlist. Specifically, if you see more episodes, we see this YouTube playlist. .NET Community Stand-Up right here. All of them, 171 videos. And it uses the YouTube API to look at future and past recordings onto here. And this is how it's creating this playlist. So it shows you a bunch of them. You can filter down if you only want Xamarin ones. So it actually indexes all of them in Azure Search, which is really cool on the back end. And then it uses Azure Functions to grab this information back. So one thing that I've been wanting to do is expand this in some of our initiatives. If you've watched any of the ASP.NET community stand-ups recently, you may have noticed that we've been talking a little bit about some of the new things that are going to be happening on the Visual Studio Twitch page. We're really working to expand the content there, so you're going to see a lot of new stuff in the next few weeks, which is really exciting. So more live stream content, almost like a grid guide of awesome stuff for everyone to watch. We're growing this casually and slowly over time. But one thing that I need to do is we have this website, and right now it pulls from a single YouTube source. In my spare time, I've updated that to pull from multiple services and YouTube playlists. So I can say, here's all these YouTube playlists from wherever, and go get that information as long as they're publicly available. The problem is that not all of our content will be streamed to YouTube. And we're going to have shows that are only on Twitch, maybe from the community, from other individuals, and even our good friend, Mr. C# Fritz right here. So what we need to do is we need to create a little website, if you will, that will enable us to become an admin. We'll have shows. So we'll have a list of shows, and then you would create entries of the show. So you can edit them, add them, and remove them. I wish I could do it in a mobile website, a mobile app, because I'd have it done before the stream is over. But yes, a website, Glenn, see a website. That is the problem. Hey, Code with Sean, good to see you. Thanks for moderating all of that awesome stuff there, which is rad. You know what? I'll make you a mod as well. How do I do that? Mod Code with Sean. There you go. Boop. Let's do a mod of our good friend Glenn C as well. Everybody's a mod. Glenn says, hey everyone, is this where we always be coding? Yes, always be. I think if you're good enough to become if you are already a mod of Visual Studio, I feel like you've earned some rank that you can become a mod of basically anything. If we've instilled the trust in the Visual Studio Twitch account, so that's good. We're there. Look at that, Glenn. Glenn, everyone gets a badge. Why not? Which is good. Which is cool. Watch this. Watch this out. We'll do VIP. We'll do Smob UK. Now Smob's got VIP access. I don't even know what that means. Now I got VIP access. So we're there. So I'm gonna create a website. Now I don't know what kind of, oh, you know what, Glenn? I also need to set up a meeting with you. Did I set up a meeting with you for next week about stuff? I hope I did. If not, I'm gonna give you an invite and you're gonna have to talk to me because Hunter told me so. Oh my goodness, I forgot. All right, well, next week we're gonna be talking. I think you know what the topic is if he already told you, but we got lots of talking to do. We got a lot of people telling me to have more meetings, which is great. So we're gonna create a website and it's gonna be very simple. There's gonna be like shows, episodes, done, and you can edit some, and ideally probably we'll have like an Azure function that, you know, deletes past ones or I don't know, something like that. But it should be very, very simple. Morning, Lashlan. How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Oh my goodness. You only caught 2 sessions of microservices. Don't worry, they'll be on the .NET YouTube. They will be all there. In fact, you can scrub through all the past ones because it was streamed there as well, which is cool. Morning, Lachlan. Good to see you. Lachlan, actually, now that I've had Lachlan on my thing. Ooh, I'm a user group, which is fun. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. I mean, the workshop today, I'm a little upset. We are using Restream Studio. We've tested it out a lot. Me and Galloway tested it out a lot. We're having really good success. And then I don't know what it was, if there's just some glitches in the system. Maybe it's a little early, just having some issues. So I think we're gonna move to StreamYard, combination of Restream together in this thing for all of our stand-ups and shows. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do. I think I need to do, I asked Fritz, him and I, as we were moderating the show, I said, what should I build? I told him what my requirements were, and he said, Blazor WebAssembly. Now, in my knowledge of building websites, we built some Blazor WebAssembly stuff. That was fine. I don't know. I guess I need to ask, but the site, right? Building a website, it's going to literally have a few pages on it, but it needs to store data in a file, I guess just a JSON file on the internet. So I need to have blob storage somewhere. And then I only want people at Microsoft to be able to gain access to this website. You know what I mean? And we here on the stream, we built out that Hanselman admin website, which used Blazor WebAssembly. We used a Twitter auth. It was all over the place, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I should use Blazor WebAssembly, or just like an ASP.NET thing. I feel like the Blazor is fine, maybe not. I don't know if it matters necessarily too much. Or if anyone's got any opinions there. I mean, it's hard to say, seeing I don't know anything about anything. I mean, I definitely want to use. It's either use Razor Pages or use, you know, like ideally it'd be cool just to be like, okay, here's Entity Framework, here's a thing, like here's a, you know, I don't know, just use SQLite and then done. Or I could use SQLite and then create a web API that returns that stuff. Also a possibility as well. My thought is that it just pumps something out to a file that's read only by the greater community and then does something there, but it doesn't have to necessarily. I want forms. I like these forms here. I don't know how to do that. I think I'm picking between Razor Pages and Blazor, but if I use Blazor Server, I might as well just use that. Blazor WASM, Azure Functions, and table storage. Yeah, because you would need the Azure function to submit the file to table storage, basically, right? And we already have Azure Functions. So we could have like gets and sets on the functions to put the files somewhere. I can write straight to storage from WASM as long as I'm authenticated. If so, I could just do that. Possibility. I mean, the thing is with Blazor, I can start with Blazor WASM and then not do it later too. Also a possibility. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, to me, it's always, I feel like I need a, yeah, see, with Razor Pages, you render all the HTML on the server and then push it to the browser. Like, because to me, it doesn't matter. If you don't have an internet connection, you can't use the thing either way. I guess the question is, and we already have a website. It's called the .NET website. So the whole page refreshes. Yeah. I mean, it's literally just CRUD operations. I think MVC is too much. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's too much, in my personal opinion. I just want a a chart and graph of like what to pick, right? Because like when I do a Xamarin app, I just do a Xamarin Forms app and I'm done. I guess you have to pick between shell and not shell, but I just do shell for everything. That's with ASP.NET. Do I use a Blazor app? Do I use a Razor Page app? Do I use an MVC app? Do I use a WebAssembly app? I don't know. He's going to work on it for Ignite. Yeah. But then it's like I need authentication. So it's like, I need authentication. What's the recommendation? I need to do this. I need to do that. I know that Dan said that if you start with 1, you can go to the other one easily enough. But let's see if I even have the Blazor stuff installed. Let's see. Create a new project. Come on, there we go. Project types. Web. Blazor app. Blazor switch between them. So, and then I feel like a Blazor app is not that different from a Razor app, right? Blazor's some nice auth view and auth route stuff built in. I'm always just like, I don't know how to do all the authentication, right? I'm like, oh man, this one? As does MVC. Look at this. You can do with the Razor Pages, MVC, or a single page app. Definitely not using Angular, React, or React plus Redux. Prefer to create Blazor apps from the command line. There's options you can't get in the UI. I only use the UI, Smob. If it's not in the UI, then I don't want it. That's what I say. Either will work. Okay, let's see. This is going to be our live TV admin. Blazor will. All right, here's the choice. What are we doing? Ooh. Progressive web app. ASP.NET Core hosted. Enable Docker support. Definitely don't want that. What's that mean? Auth. Ooh, there's an auth on both of these. Oh, that's fancy. Individual user accounts. How does that work with a, there's an auth on Razor Pages as well. How would it do hosted with server with API support as well? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't maybe need that. Or maybe I would need that. Oh, hosted, ASP.NET Core hosted. Like I'm going to host it somewhere. I figured I could host, if I was doing WebAssembly, I would do a static website, right? Hosted has better debugging. Okay. So do I want WebAssembly or do I want this? Hosted, auth. How do I do an individual account? Hey, Ancient Coder, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Well, how do I have 83 people? Oh my goodness. Well, welcome everyone to the stream. That can't be right. Where'd everybody come from? Well, everyone, welcome to the stream. Oh, there's a C# Fritz. Host it somewhere else, and that somewhere else is always Azure. Fritz, what do I need to do here? You know what I need to build. What am I doing? Am I doing authentication? Should I have individual user accounts? You know what I mean? Is that a thing that should be a thing that should happen here? Da-na-na-na. Oh, you all got moved from... No one raided me. Oh, y'all just came over. I appreciate that. I think we want work accounts. I don't even know how... I can't get it. I can't click it. Why can't I click you? We would want work accounts, technically, yeah. How do I get that? Maybe I need to, like... Oh, I would need a Blazor server app. Ooh. I would need this. What's our domain? Microsoft.on Microsoft? So we can route auth to the Azure AD. I think you need Blazor server then. Are we thinking out loud? I'm always thinking out loud. That is correct. We need a Dan Roth. Can I get a Dan Roth head in here? Oh my goodness. Cloud single organization. Oh my goodness. So I have to use a server app. This makes sense, right? If we use a server app, doesn't really matter too much. It's going to be hosted on Azure, and we already have a thing. So we would want a work account. I guess it would be like Microsoft.onmicrosoft.com. I assume. Because it would be a Microsoft login. Hit OK. Oh my gosh. Oh, then it actually has me log in. Oh, I don't want to log in with my work account. Because am I logged in with an account here? I must be logged. I'm logged in with my personal account. Company X. Yeah, it's definitely Microsoft.onmicrosoft.com because that's the company. It'd be our Active Directory. But then I would need to log in. Oh, man. Multiple organizations. I like this. Lachlan says, WASM auth hosted PWA. I guess we could, maybe I could, maybe I'll just start with this and we can add that later. Is that a thing that can happen? This and a progressive web app. I don't know if I want and the progressive web app. I guess you could. You can always add it later. I can always remove all this stuff later. So I need the ASP.NET Core hosted. Oh, it only adds a manifest, so it doesn't do anything. Okay, here we go. I think there's a mistake. I should have listened to C# Fred. I don't know. But I think we would want Azure AD. That is for sure. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a thing. We need a solution explorer. Bam. All right. What do we got? This is the server, client. This is still, oh, I see. There's controllers in the back end. Data, let's just run it. Let's run it on Azure Dev Spaces now. Run it here. Hey, Ion, how's it going? Oh, it adds a manifest file. So you're saying inside of, oh, probably the dub root. Oh, I see. It probably adds this. Oh my gosh, that's a white screen. It probably adds on dub manifest and the service worker right here and the icon. Oh, that makes sense. All right, cool. So let's see what we get. We got a counter. Click, 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 click. Fetch. Oh no, I gotta log in. Okay, that's cool. So I gotta log in for that. Nope. All right, so that's cool. All right, so we can add auth. So that's cool. The counter works. This doesn't work. We can register and we can log in and we can do about. I like it. Into it. Okay, cool. All right, let's get out of that. So what we would want is Okay, so how does that work? We have a fetch data. Oh, authorize. Oh, fascinating. Look at this. So slash fetch data, weather forecast. How come the audio alerts are not working? This happened to me before. Anderson, Angel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We had this issue earlier. Why isn't it stream? I don't know if stream alerts are just broken. I assume not by now. Yeah, they should be working. Oh, that is sad. Gabriel, thank you for the follow as well. I don't know why that is not working. Let's go into our streamelements.com and do this or not stream elements, Streamlabs. Let's log in over here. I'm gonna log into my other page. I'll log in with my Twitch. Logging in with Twitch, logging in. My Twitch, logging in with my Twitch. Logging in with my Twitch. Alright, so test follower. Alright, that definitely didn't work. Alright, so let's launch this. There's my cool green screen. I'm way up, I feel blessed. So that works. Cool. Oh, that's funny. Craig NZA, thank you for the follow as well. I don't know why my alert sounds aren't working. I blame C# Fritz. Control audio via OBS. What's that mean? Oh. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Whoa, that is weird. That's a new thing. So I have to do control audio via OBS. Huh. All right. Echo. Oh, did you hear it twice? Oh, weird. Okay, let's try this. Do you hear? Do you hear this? Do you hear a sound right now? Like just right now, do you hear a sound? I'm gonna do a test subscription, right? See if you can, are you hearing all of this? No, you don't. But do you hear it? Okay, hold on. Okie dokes. Yes. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Let me try this. I'm way up, no. I feel blessed. Oh, you could probably hear that now, but I can't hear it, so that's good. Perfect. So you could probably hear this. Yeah, if I add it as a separate source and turn off monitor. Oh, maybe this. Let me try this. All right, let me try this. Yeah, it makes sense. Strangeness. I think I can turn it up. All right, we'll see if that goes. That's good. At least I can hear it and you can hear it. Fritz, I had to on my browser source, I had to say control audio via OBS, Then in my advanced audio properties, because I'm outputting my desktop audio, I had to turn that to monitor only instead of monitor off because it's weird. Yeah. Weird. I should probably turn up this. Weird. And then weird. Okay. Anyways, cool. So we have this admin, and we also inject HTTP client. So I think what we would want to do is shared. Okay. So, oh wow, there's all this stuff in here. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Okay. So we can delete counter, delete. And maybe here we want to rename this to shows. And then we can copy and paste this. And we'll call this rename episodes. Okay. And then shows. Let's just work on shows first. So this will be shows. And this will be all of our shows. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Streamlabs or something else, but I don't appreciate it. Streamlabs. This component demonstrates fetching weather from the data. I'll say this. Add CRUD. Create, update, or delete shows. Show series. Okay. I'm way up, I feel blessed. It's funny because then it does a little whenever it comes in through this. I don't like it. Samatua, thank you so much for the follow, though. I appreciate that. And Craig NZA, thank you for the follow as well, if I forgot that. I hate streaming. I love to hate streaming. So much. Why did Fritz get me into this? Okay, so all right, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so we don't have forecast. Let's see what the data I have. So the data I have is this little JSON. I can give you this JSON. This is a little JSON here. This is what we're looking at. And what we want to do is we want to go over to our C# JSON to C#.com. And then paste that in there and convert that puppy. Okay, so use Pascal casing. Cool. All right. And this is the class that we want. Is this class right here? And so there's oh cool. Data. Where does this weather forecast live? Oh, it's down in the shared. So down here we have another .NET Standard library with our data models that are shared across the add new item. And this will be an episode. So these are episodes. So this is going to be a episode in here. We're just going to paste that in here. Boop. Install newtonsoft.json. Boop. Boop. Episode. Bam, bam, bam. It's so much better to stream than give a meetup presentation. And if it's a good stream, you got recorded session. That's true. Oh, I love a good meetup presentation. The thing that we've and I think I've missed the most now that I've done a few user groups. Yeah, I like that. I did my microservice talk 7 times. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to do a world tour of Xamarin Informed Shell and just do a bunch everywhere. Should be cool. So we're going to do a show. So let's add a new class. We're going to do this as a show. Now each show is going to have a few things. So we should probably do it very similar to this. Let's see what we can grab from here. All right, so each of them will have an ID. It's going to have instead of a title, we'll do a name. I think it'll have a URL, so that'll be like the playlist URL that maybe it exists on. Doesn't have these. I'll have a description. It'll also have a thumbnail. That's good. Okay, so that's basically what a show is. Name, URL, description, thumbnail. I mean, that's a show in a nutshell. And then our episodes are going to have very similar stuff. It's going to have an ID. There's a video ID, which I don't know if we need that. I bet it will have a show ID, though. It should have a show ID associated with it. See, these are like the same. Yeah, so this should be a show ID. So I can look up all the shows, right? Title, it'll have a URL of where it exists. So this could be like twitch.tv/Visual Studio. Community links, show notes if there is one, description, a date, time, property, and a thumbnail URL if desired. Doesn't need one. It would then use the show's thumbnail. So that's it. We got a show, bingo, bango, boom. Okay. So if we look at our shows inside of here, we can just reuse a lot of this data, actually. This is kind of cool. Let's look at what's down here. So this will have a shows, and this will be a show, and this will be a shows. I guess this is the HTTP. Is it be shows? I guess. I don't know how to do RESTful services. Well, if you, Sean, if you go and post, we have this thing, it's called meetup.com/.net virtual user group. And this puppy here, anyone can join, and you can see all upcoming user groups that are virtual that have submitted to us, which is cool. And then here, you can also, if you're a user group organizer, you can submit and fill out this form to go here. And in fact, if you don't know how, you can't stream, we'll use StreamYard to help get your show online, which is really cool, and be a host for you, which is really nice. So you can just fill this all in, which is really cool. And then boom, you're good to go. Yeah. String is a web URL. So in that case, a file name for the JSON. Oh, yes. I guess it would be, yeah, shows is fine. So that'd be good. So here we would have shows. Now this is just going to output stuff, but we don't really want it to do that. We want it to be like show dot. Show dot. Show dot ID. Oh, there it is. Okay. Show dot name. Show dot URL. Show dot description, and then show dot thumbnail URL. And then here we would have like ID, name, and then URL. Hey Jesus, how's it going? Good to see ya. Description. Description. And then we're gonna have what? We're gonna have a thumbnail URL. Okay, so the thing I always have is, I would love if this thing had data entry. Barista BR. That's Brazil. It's cool. Thanks, Fritz. Have a good one as well. Thank you for doing the amazing stream and putting up with a few crashes. I'm glad the afternoon went a little bit better. I was a little freaked out this morning. So have a good one. Have a good weekend and a good... I'll talk to you next week sometime. Cool. Now the question is, how do I do data entry? Like, I would love to have a, you know, I guess here what I could do is I could do... So this will do... data, pages. There's a page on here, layout. Migrations? Oh my goodness. Weather forecast controller. So I think here it just did this. Get. So if I do add new controller, and then I add a new API controller with read-write actions. Add. This will be our show controller. I assume this would be like show, and then I could do this kind of work. Yeah, we have host string. How come it didn't scaffold? Can't I scaffold something and just fill in all the types? Did I mess that up? Can I do that? Can I do add? How do I scaffold? There's so many options here. New scaffold item. There we go. And this would be our show controller. Oh, that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Okay. So I have a weather, which is also an API controller, has a route, and then it has a... Oh, this one has /API/controller. Okay. So I was kind of on the right track there. Show. And I was hoping it would scaffold, but let's do this. Let's do a static show array shows equals new show array, and then kind of just shove something in here, like new show, and then ID equals C learn C#, and then let's do name, and we'll say learn C# with C# Fritz. Let's say that's a show, and they'll say every week we come and learn C# with Jeff Fritz, C# Fritz, and ask all and learn to build web, mobile, desktop, build apps for web, mobile, desktop, and more. Okay. And then URL, we'll just say this is going to be https twitch.tv/C or Visual Studio. Okay. So here we do return shows. So it'd be shows dot first or default, where this is int. Does it have to be an int? No, it could just be like a string. Okay. And then this will be x dot id equals id. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Yeah, there's a whole committee of people that do that stuff, which is cool. Yeah, do that. That's cool. That's good people. I need to just ask people to do to do more. It's probably good. In fact, I should make this a list, static list of said show, so that way I can add to it new list of show. There we go. And then here we could do shows dot add, and then we'll add a show here. So where that's just value, we'll say value. And we'll say show int is ID. This would be string, and this is going to be a show. Shows dot replace. That's always a gotcha. I wish that there was an easier way in a list to be like replace. I guess I could remove First, I guess we could, yeah, show X. And then we can just do show dot add value, because it's going to just be a change, and then we can just do this. And in fact, we could just do delete id post value. That work? This will be a string. Yeah, you know, I tried to whisper you on Twitch, Sean, but like for some reason it didn't go through. I don't know what was up with that, so kind of weird. Okay, this is our controller, show controller. So I guess this will just be show. If I go back into my shows, this should be show. And what else do we have over here? We have authentication page, episodes page, show page, login display, main layout, nav menu. Okay, maybe we want this. What's in here? We have home, count, fetch data. Okay, so we want to get rid of this. Oh, this can't find this. Okay, so we want this will be I guess we just put that back. This will be shows, episodes, I think that maybe this will be good. Okay, so then we have episodes, and we should probably make this episodes. Okay, so let's run this again. Oh, and the show control, there is no authenticate on this right now, so that's good. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna log in. And that's because we have the authenticate on the shows page here, but we don't want that currently. So can we just comment that out? I guess it's like this. For now? Oh, it doesn't like that. How do you comment? Oh, does that work? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay, so we'll just remove that authorize for now. Control K. I don't know. Oh, and it'll know how to do it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so Control K. Nope. Oh, Control C, Control K, Control C. Oh, I guess you could do. Mine's Control E and Control EC, but I guess yeah, you just highlight this and then it does it. Oh, that's cool. That's yeah. Here's me not understanding how to do ASP.NET development. Comment out. Interesting. That's so weird. But that's because it has a thing. Okay, cool. Shows. Oh, that didn't work. How does it know if it needs to be authentication? I guess I don't need this. Oh, or this. Maybe because I'm using it, it thinks it needs to be. Maybe I do need that. The API has, well, I'm way up, I feel blessed. Well, I didn't add anything to the show API controller. There's no admin access there. This one does. I wonder if I need to add API controller, add scope, add HTTP access, create client, server API, base address. I wonder if it needs it to the service. I can't. Add API authentic. Oh, I see. So if I just want to discontinue that for now, we can just turn that off. Because we just want to test it. We want to get the test to go in here. Okay. It's a service. Unhandled exception. That didn't work. Oh. Add. The service has it. This one, add identity server, add authentication. But yeah, why would it need to configure it for, look at all these addings, oh my goodness. Use authorization? You know, that's the question is like, what if I don't want an API that has authorization on? Like, why is it calling it? You know what I mean? Because I understand if like this controller has authorized, but like, I don't know why this one is authorizing it. Well, let's see if it's this, I guess. Like, is it actually calling the API? No, it's not. Let me double check something here. If I go into my shows, there's no real difference here as far as like, how does it know? Use the force, Luke. How does it know whether to... Oh, here we go. Route data. How could it go into the counter, though? Yeah, I don't understand. Oh. Because how did I do it when I had the counter in there? I deleted the counter, of course. Survey prompt. Nav main low. Yeah, it's weird because literally the counter doesn't have you log in. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, excuse me, hello. Excuse me, hello.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
I've had pretty good success with a bunch of the Blazor stuff that I've done already, actually. I wonder if it's this. Well, it's not. I had the breakpoint here. Oh, I guess it's because. Oh, I guess you might be right, because I guess I'm not really debugging the WebAssembly app, huh? Okay. Like, I was kind of curious, like, what if I did this? I don't know if it... Redirect. Yeah, because I'm not actually debugging the thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, weird. Redirect. Where am I at? It says token issue. Oh, because this doesn't redirect. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's the server. You're right. Oh, because anytime you call the server, it must be doing that. I see. And then this is what this is saying on the shows is redirect if you don't have a token, which means it's redirecting. So it definitely is on the server. Everybody is correct. The question is, why do I need to log in to view this said data? It's definitely when calling the API. That is correct. I guess I could just turn off that stuff for now and see what happens. Oh, that still did it. All right. It's kind of annoying. I guess I could create a user and password for it. That's another option. I could just create a username and password. Oh my gosh. Oh, weird. How is like the homepage authorizing? Index. Maybe the whole thing is authorizing. Huh. I could, there's login partial. I could just look at the website on how to do this, but I refuse. Authentication.razor. Counter. Nope. So it's like authorize, route data, default layout, main layout. Redirect to login component being used. On the app. Yeah, so it says here like router, if there's route data not authorized, if the user's authenticated, redirect, if not. So I don't know, I don't get it. The show page? Yeah. I removed this. It's when I hit the API. That's the, well, it's when I attempt to call the API, I guess. There's not much here. Maybe the HTTP client has, see, it has like add API authorization. Did we try that without it? Base app authorization message handler. Nope, that didn't work. Don't touch it. What about get from? Just get from JSON. Well, I mean, what we could do is do this. So I could do slash authorized. That's too much. I could just create a register as a new user. So I'll just say test at test.com. Test 1 2 3 4. Save. Oh my gosh. Test. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
I'm applying migrations currently. Katarug, thank you for the follow. Psycho as well, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, try refreshing this page. All right, I did it. Click here to confirm your account.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Negia, thank you for the follow as well. All right, let's log in. I'm logged in. Nope, no, not yet. Test at test.com. Test. All right. We did it. I don't know why I don't see any of the shows here though. What's our issue? Get handle. Didn't do it. Cool. So I think we're closer. We are closer. Yeah, lots of people from the comp. Hope everyone enjoy the multi-day extravaganza. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool show. Get show. Get from JSON async. And If I look at my, oh, you know what it is? I wonder if it is, if I go to my controllers, this returns an IEnumerable, okay. Get. Oh, I need to put this authorized flag on the show controller. I like that these are alphabetized too.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
ST Border, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the crew. Oh, this is /API/. That's why. There we go. Just controller name. Which I think is fine. So it's controller because the API didn't exist. What up? We're making a little admin page to add and remove shows for our .NET streaming content. Hey, nope. Episodes?
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Sparkus97. Also, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Shows. I stream on Fridays, usually around 2 p.m. Did a little bit later because the microservices, obviously, today. But yes, welcome to the show. How come this didn't do it? Yeah, I'm not a web developer. I'm mostly a mobile developer. So you mostly see me doing mobile app development. But I gotta make this admin page so we can add and remove shows and episodes. And you know me, I basically struggle heavily with everything that I do in life. So let's look. Shows, episodes. What's this called? Weather forecast. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sparkus. I appreciate that. Shows. Car. Show. Get from JSON. Show. Okay, so if I get episodes, that works, and that is calling stuff. So this should have been calling some stuff. Why didn't this work? Show controller. Controller. Shows. It says it's not getting hit. This is not getting hit though. / show controller. That's not correct. HTTP get. Yeah. API controller. This isn't getting hit, which is odd. Oh, there it is. What? Okay. All right, maybe. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so. Okay, now it works. I must have. No, stop, debug, go for it. Boom. All right, anyways, it works. It's totally there. All right. Good Lord. All right. I don't know what I did, but it's there. So now I need to add some data. So Blazor forms and validation. Oh, that's cool. Can I just do this required thing? Editor form. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so built-in forms. This is the thing I used before, Mr. Daniel Roth. Okay, so so if I go into my model, my show, can I just do like required? Required. Everything's required. Like that. And then I can do can I do like can I grab this? Handle, so I gotta do this. I grab this edit form. Okay. And I just shove it in there. Okay. And then we take this and we will do handle valid submit. Okay, cool. So we could do show, new show. Okay. And then we just say show. Do I have to put in each of the fields that I want? Will it just do it automatically? Because that'd be kind of cool if it's like, I know how to do it. That would be rad. I wonder if I could do like await HTTP dot post async. Ooh. HTTP content, new HTTP content. Can I just do show? It's like pass in the show, like the form data. HTTP content post as JSON async. Ooh. I guess it would deserialize it automatically, I guess. Alright, I could do var JSON equals JSON convert dot serialize object show. Okay. And then this will take in the value. JSON. Maybe? Let's see. You have to put in each field. What if I don't want to put in each field? I don't want to. Right, I guess I have to. Okay. Because I assume this will show nothing but a submit button. Oh, did that not work? Okay, so let's do this. Let's turn off this. So we have name, ID, show dot name, URL, description, thumbnail URL. This will be name, URL. They're all just text inputs, that's good. Thumbnail URL. The extension will do that for you. You shouldn't need to serialize. Oh. So you're saying down here I can just do show. Oh. That's nice. That's nice. You may not want ID to be added. Well, they're adding a new show. They can add it. They can set it whatever they want. I don't care. Probably not though. It probably should, but yeah, I think it's fine. The user's gonna set it, so it's an ID that is a string, so it's not a number. It's just like a string identifier. Hello world shows. Okay, remember me. Yeah, I guess there would be another ID. There's like a show ID and an ID. I'm all about string IDs. All right. Ooh, how do I do a new line? I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not good. This is not ideal. Why would they not put that on there? Input. Oh. I see. I see. So what you really want is something like this. Why wouldn't they tell me this first? Come on now. Come on. I wish it would just put the identifiers up top for me. That'd be nice. Let me get my crud going on here. It shows. So I guess I need to do this and do /label /p and then format that thing. And this will be identifier. And then probably my project has to reuse form fields frequently, so I create a component for each. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, and then you could just sort of do some nice things there like that. Identifier, name, URL, description, and then a thumbnail. URL. Let's run this puppy. And if so, I'm pretty happy with so far. This may work, and I should be able to. I wonder if I can hit a refresh button. How do I do that? Shows. I can remove this breakpoint, I think, now. Wow, look at how pretty that is. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And then I could hit submit. It's like, no. That's great. Let's do this. Let's also on the shows. Let's do the button. Oh, I should probably learn how to do the Blazor.net. Started. Okay. I'm going to button. This button's going to say refresh. This will say refresh. Refresh.
I'm way up.
Lars, thank you so much. Blazor University, I like that. All right, so we also went with this private increment. So I just do a void, and I kind of do a let's do, can I just call this again? Like, does that just work? And then here I could do like null, and that should do like and update status, render. I don't know how to tell it to refresh, but doesn't matter. Just oh yeah, don't you have to do that thing where refresh would just go call this again to go get it? It's going to refresh the list. Status changed. Is that what it is? Yeah. Because I think that like this thing already knows, right? So ideally, if I did, if I did like a async task, refresh async, then I did And then I just call like status changed. Status has state has changed. Yeah. There we go. And this can call refresh async. Boop. It's kind of weird. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. You can tell I'm a web developer. I don't know what I'm doing. Have a get data method and have init call refresh. Yeah, probably. That's probably better. But I guess I want to, yeah. Either way. Go here. Okay, so there's a big refresh one. So I could do like, let's say I'm doing like Mott's codes. Mott's codes. This show is rad. You're like, whoa. Submit. I don't know if it did it. Did it do it? Only one way to find out. Hey-oh, it did it. All right. Bam. Amazing. I don't know how do you clear the form afterwards? That's what I would want to do. Yeah, I could also do, like, how do I clear it? Virtual high five. Cool. All right, I like this so far. All right, all right, all right. So that's easy to add shows, but then you need like a edit button. I've totally built this application before for like the Hanselman app, but like this one should be like really easy. I want there to be, I wish it would just be nice if there was a component that was made already that's like CRUD. It's like CRUD operation. You know what I mean? Like here's a thing. You know what I mean? Does that exist? Like give me CRUD on this object. No? I really want that. Easy CRUD Blazor app. Yeah, this is what I want. Mm-hmm. 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 It's too much. Ooh, Microsoft Access. That's kind of what I need. I wonder if I should just make it out of an Excel spreadsheet. Like we all just share an Excel spreadsheet. That's actually not a terrible idea. This is good thinking. Create a CRUD app using, like I just want it to be, is this the same website that I just literally clicked on? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Blazor app. Like, is this what I just did? Yeah. They're like, yeah, let's use Postgres. That feels like a little bit much. New API controller. Blah 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 blah. This is all I did. I did all this stuff. Look at this. Fetch. Yep. Okay, I did this. Add recipe. Edit recipe. I see. I see you go and you then edit that thing and then you come back and do the thing. So do that thing. I see. I guess you could do add. So you could do add. Oh, I see. So is that better? Is it better to do add? You know, I could click on something I go to and I say add. And SharePoint for the win. SharePoint's pretty much awesome. Yeah, actually, this isn't a terrible idea. I mean, I'm going to think about this. I'm going to heavily think about this. Because, I mean, it would be so cool, right? Just imagine there was just a component. This says like Blazor Crud template. Oh snap. Read me. It's too much. Already too much. I do want this. This is what I want though, right? Like how do I get this add, update, delete? Tail.net. Oh, talking.net. This one. Add, delete all. This one's kind of cool because I do like this. Yeah, it'd be great if you could just scaffold. That would be like, give me crud on this thing, and it just does it. I feel like that's a winner. Whoever makes that, that's genius. I think I mean mostly have this. Item name. If to-do count is greater than this, okay. Script. I don't like that. Await refresh. Ah, you're right. I like that. Refresh loads the data. So you have update, delete. This calls. Oh, I see. This calls the thing. Yep. Add. To do adds item to last, then calls refresh. Delete, then calls a refresh. This one's pretty on point. This is a good one. I do like it. I have not tried collections yet. All right. I don't think you need to do that thing though. I would just make every field an input field. You know what I mean? Just like, who cares? I don't want to do any of this. So you have this edit form. This is to add one. This is the table, and then here in the table, could you not just put a like a text field in here? Like, could I not just put a I'm kind of curious. Like, could I just do? Can I put an input and field here? Input text. Like, can I just do this? Does that work? Oh, that didn't work. Oh, and then here you would do, I see. So if we do this correct, we would have, this is really just going to be async task refresh. Oh, this is going to just be here, yeah. I see. This calls this here. Handle submit. This then calls await refresh async. And then if we wanted to, we could do like, yep. And then we could do like that. And then we could do await refresh actually not that much code, right? We're just going to do these different things. Okay. So it is .NET. Super cool, dude. So we have submit button down there. That does it. And show. Can I not do this? Can I do add that, I guess? Maybe that works. At bind value, show add ID. I don't think that... How do I do an input field? I think that's going to not work. No, that didn't work. Can I do... So I can't do this. Can I do a... What did they do? They did a... Well, I just want to... I basically want to... This is just outputting it, but I want to input it. What did they do? They did... So they like replace the thing in line. Input. Span.
I'm way
Alex, thank you for the follow. I see. So they like replace some stuff, but what if I just did... Oh, that's interesting. I think the input text I can't use. I'm not in a thing, but I could just use input. I think here I could just do at show D. Can I just do that? How do I bind it to this? I see what they're doing. You can't just put like a field in there. There's actually like item name, update item name. At bind value. So to put something inside there or just do that? Oh. No, it's lowercase v, it says. Edit form? Oh my goodness. Well, I had this, so I used to have... Yeah, this is the input field at show ID, right? This is what I had. Oh, you're saying that there's multiple IDs in here that are causing the issue? What if I just didn't give it an ID? Does it need an ID? That looks good. Nope. At bind value. Yeah, well, we use it down here. We use it right here. So it would be show ID. So that should be it. Come on. You see what I'm trying to do is I'm basically trying to make it so I... Oh, that didn't work either. I just want everything to be editable. Yes. It says input text requires cascading parameter of edit context. Oh. It needs this. It needs this. This is what it needs. I think. Editing form data. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but it doesn't show you how to do it in a... Let's see what it says now. Well, I don't know if it actually... Do I have to stop and restart? I never actually know. Okay, cool. That... Something worked. Something worked, but then didn't output anything, so perfect. Oh, it does ID and ID. Why are there two? Oh. I don't know, because I just did down here. See, I don't have a show ID. It just does it. Just saying. Well, there is something set. All these shows that it's returning has data, right? Like, let me show you. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, for context. So let's do this. Let's duplicate this table. Oops. So let's not do this on the top table, right? So the goal is that I want an editable table. You know what I mean? So because we have this show, there's already a show, but it doesn't show up here because I have that form. Yeah. There is a show. There's a show that's returned automatically. And in fact, if I do this, which is like test, and I say add show, we get another show. But I want to edit this in line. Like I want there to be I'm looping through all of these and I want it to give me a way to edit it. You know what I mean? Like I could put a, I could do this. Which is, I want to edit a selected show. Yeah. I mean, what I could do is I could do something like actions, and then I could do I just wanted to inline do it, but Right, you could just like edit, delete. Yeah, it's sort of, I mean, it's for like single page type applications. Use this Razor syntax. The nice thing is that you get to write all your logic right inside of here, right? So, which is pretty rad. So let's just say I did something like async task delete async, and then I could do like private void edit, and then I could do show equals, I guess I could do show, and then I would do equals edit show. I could do state has changed, and then you figure out how to pass parameters down. Parameter. Oh, that's from another page. How would I do that? Blazor pass argument to method. Check at E. Button number. Test. I see. So up here.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Helpful. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, show is editing. Yeah, that's true. Probably. So here, let's just remove this table because it's definitely not going to work. That's cool. And then here we'd want something like this, which is like edit, and then we would pass in I mean, it has some reminiscence of Razor pages and editing and things like that. So Razor syntax, but yeah. So then here, when we have like handle validation submit, we should be able to do like if show slash ID. Stick in the show. Delete show. Like this. All right, cool. Let's see. Let us see. Did we just do CRUD? And actually, it's not that hard. Not that complicated. Could be. It's a mystery. Got a lot of these admin pages open. We got shows. We can edit it. We'll add a test thumbnail. Submit it. And then refresh it. It didn't work. Let's see what happened here. Show controller. We should have got a put. Oh, this needs /ID/value. I see. So the put, I did it wrong. The put is going to be that's why. It's going to be /that. Does that make sense? Got it. Okay, cool. Let's try this again. Authorized. Edit. Test. Submit. Delete it. Add it. Let's make sure it's here. Yep. Boop. Remove it. Add it. Get it. Refresh. Yes! Amazing. All right, then we do like test, 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 submit. Yes. Delete. Yes. Now we're doing CRUD operations. Yes. And we're done for the day. Let's put this on the GitHub. Oh, this is new. Name, live. Oh, you know what I do is I do this here and I do add git and then do this here. Publish to GitHub. That's why. All right. Publish. Nice. Then we can work on this next week. We'll actually pretty it up, do some things, add some additional validation, whatnot, things like that. But now, if you go out onto the interwebs, you all can participate and help this thing look a lot better. If you are a Blazor individual and you're like, wow, James, this could be 1,000 times better, you can help out. You know exactly what I need to build. Be there for me, and I'll be there for you. Bam. Cool. All right, everybody. I appreciate you and everything that you've done. I appreciate all the new follows that have come in the last few hours that we've been streaming. This is fun. I feel like it's pretty good. Hits SPD, thank you so much for the follow as well. And I will be back maybe even before next Friday, but if not, you like what you're seeing over here, hit that follow button and we'll go from there. We also take subs and donations. We also donate to Black Girls Code. We've raised several $100s, and you can also see what we're raised below in the stream. Actually, if you go over to twitch.tv/me, we donate all sorts of different charities. Loka, thank you so much for the follows as well. Here, we've raised thousands of dollars. About $800 for Girls Who Code, $1,000 for the Duke Langer Foundation, $500 for the Malala Fund, $400 for the Gorilla Fund, $480 for the Donors Choose, and right now we're doing Black Girls Code. So if you're looking to help out, give some great charities, we match donations as well, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and see who's on the interwebs. Yeah, let's go raid somebody if someone's around. We got the Fierce Kittens, who's... Ooh, what is Fierce Kittens up to? That's a good question. Just started to... Oh, she's going to make some stuff. I'm in. Okay, let's go raid it out. Let's thank everybody. Let's go help out. Fierce Kittens is one of our follow live coders, but she also makes a bunch of stuff. She must be making a Paper Mario bag. That's cool. All right, cool. Let's head over there, everybody, and let's give warm welcomes to the Fierce Kittens, which is awesome. And we'll play some outro. All right, thank you everyone. Cheers. Have a great one. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. And love everybody. See you later.
Like, how blonde do you have to be, right? I want to be part.
Oh,
It's
God.
good.
Oh God! Oh my God! The music.
We're getting rated. James, come in. Welcome.
Oh, God.
Thank you guys. Come on in. What were you up to? He did a heavily modified. Oh, Sly Flourish. Okay, that's what it was. My bad. Come on in, guys. Exclamation point.
way up, I feel blessed.
Defend the channel. I give up on English tonight. At least I do have dice. This is true. I have dice. Tonight I am making a dice bag, and it's good tonight. Not dice bag. I'm making a crossbody bag out of Paper Mario fabric. Here, hold up. Yes, I have a lot of Baby Yoders. I have a Baby Yoder there. I have Baby Yoders up here. Wait. Oh, hold on. Children, go get my Baby Yoda. It's on my jewelry box. Anne, can you get my Baby Yoda? Sorry. I'm coughing. I'm dying. It's not. Building some Blazor admin apps. Nice. I